from Oracle Park in San Francisco. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Athletics taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming your way next.
Please welcome your San Francisco Giants.
So just about set now, and starting this one, Logan Webb.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1 for count. Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Hard hit left side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, I hope that's not a sign of things to come in this one for either side. We want to see a good, clean game in this one. An error on the first play of the game kind of makes you wonder, but it's a great chance for this visiting lineup to strike first.
Brent Rooker at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Butler gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Righty delivers. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
No outs. Runners at first and second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. The relay. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers.
Shea Langoliers.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. The tag at third, and he's out.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. On the ground, Adames whips it to first. Out number 3. But they push across 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the A's 1 and the Giants coming up. Back here with my pal Singy. On the hill here today, Luis Severino. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first. And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Now a screamer into the outfield. Butler snags it, and there's one down. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit.
Second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald batting second in today's lineup,
0-1.
and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And that is that. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail here 1-0.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage to the sun out.
And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
A's,
Second inning
second
set to go.
baseman,
Now
Zach
it's the
Geloff.
second baseman, Zach Geloff. Webb back to work. And that one cutting but missing
1-0.
down low. And now it's even up. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Outside low, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That
I
one
got
not
3-2.
close. And now 3-2. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, Boog, that's an example of a good at-bat without getting into the hit column. He saw a lot of pitches right there, and that can set your team up for success later in the game.
So here's Brown at the plate. And that one is downstairs. 1-0. And
That's
another
ball
ball.
2-0.
That's
that's
outside.
out.
And it's 3-0. 1 out, base is empty. And that's through there for a strike. And now 3-1. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one down the
Nope, that's
line,
foul.
and it goes just foul. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Jacob Wilson in the box now. No balls and a strike. And delivers outside.
2 strikes.
Brown on second. Urias at first. One gone. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Butler stands in now and watches strike one.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Now 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And the sweeper is off the plate.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Brent Rooker in the on-deck circle for the A's. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the A's 1 and the Giants nothing.
Breaking down the young and what I owed him. Trying to fit into an aura that I'm molded. Off the mold, break the cycle of who likes you and what you might do if you tried to.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
And the sweeper misses. Chapman gets a piece there. Severino kick steals. That one fouled off. Swings and misses. Chapman is gone.
Batting fifth.
So here's Wade now.
Wade Jr.
And that one ripped into right. Bounces over the wall and foul ground. It's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
1 out. Runner at second. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
This one in the air, right field. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch. Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Swung on, popped up left side. Wilson. And that is that. One left for San Francisco. They're down 1-0. Back here in San Francisco, top half of the third inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Brent Rooker. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, these A's doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
This is J.J. Bleday, and that one fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's to third. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 down, base is empty. Shea Langoliers digs in now. And the sweeper is in for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go. He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. And 1-2-3 go the A's. They lead it 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Right through there for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Severino.
That's a ball.
To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Grant McCray, the next Giant to hit. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Gets it to first, and that quickly 2 away.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field, but then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Swing and a ground ball. Soderstrom tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Soderstrom, 23 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw not nearly in time. He's safe. And it's going to wind up out of play. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Zach Geloff up next for the A's. That one's in there, 0-1. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Man at second. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Line drive. Hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Brown now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swings through that.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Here's Luis Arias. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Line to left. And a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Next to hit, Jacob Wilson. Fouled off. He was late. A's leading by a run. Off the mark there. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
That's ball 2.
That's a really good take.
2 on, 2 outs. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. A's strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Back here at Oracle Park, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Tyler Fitzgerald.
See, there's this name that I met on my train, and I never complain, but I sure dig my game. We never kick it, it's distant whenever we hang. Kinda.
Ripped to short. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Fires that one deep left field and forget it. A solo shot. And this game is tied. It's 1-1.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And here is Matt Chapman. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they grab the lead. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
We'll do you one better than a tape measure by breaking out the numbers from StatCast. The distance, 450 feet on the dot.
Oh, my goodness. And that's one, Boog. You're going to see it making the rounds on social media all night long and all the highlight shows as well. I know I'm going to be watching on a loop. That was absolutely crushed.
Ground ball up the middle. A sliding stop at short. To first. Nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there. And the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Two outs, base is empty. Next will be the Giants' DH, Elliot Ramos. Ball one there.
That's a ball. Ball one, no strikes.
And another
That's ball
ball.
two.
Really close pitch down around the knees there,
no
and
strike.
you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Base is empty, two away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fly ball to right. Butler moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And the inning is over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now at the plate, Lawrence Butler. Webb back to work. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Brent Rooker will hit next. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Outside.
Nope, outside.
And that's ball 1. Sliced hard but foul. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 5th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count's even at 2.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
So digging in, J.J. Bleday. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. 2 out, space is empty. That one drifts inside. Foul ball. And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side for the second time today.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in San Francisco. Now, Patrick Bailey.
Patrick! Bailey.
Right through there for a strike. And that one ripped to left. And that's a fair ball. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. In the air, left field, down the line, lunges for it, but can't make the catch. And that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners.
That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Now it's going to be Grant McCray. Grounded out his first time. Here's a rocket out to left. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 3-1.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 2 in this one. Here's the pitch. Runner goes.
Nope.
There's a
Second
ball.
tag.
Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Well, you can get away a little bit with not being so accurate when you've got such a great arm and you get rid of it quickly, and that's what happened right there. He made up for the lack of accuracy with excellent velocity. Nice job with the catch and throw right there.
Center field. Bleday under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and no one left on. We're through 5. It's the Giants 3 and the A's 1.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Giants.
and they make a change to start
Number
the sixth.
73.
The new pitcher, Randy Rodriguez.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Leading off
And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Late on that fastball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
2-2, count.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowering away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And here's the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
Ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Yastrzemski sizes this one up, makes the catch for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now batting,
Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
2 outs. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Yastrzemski moving under this one. Nabs it, and that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Giants 3 and the A's 1.
Now pitching for the
Back
A's.
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Michel Otoñez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
.99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
And Willie fouls one back. Here's the pitch to Adames.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk
Now
about the
batting,
benefits,
third
the
baseman,
advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Hey!
And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, but they still lead it 3-1. And we're back.
Leading
We go to
off
the
for
top
the
of the
Athletics,
7th. Now the left fielder, Seth Brown. And that one pulled foul. Rodriguez, a 6-foot righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. And he's swinging a miss.
0-2.
Misses. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat.
That pitch is out.
I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Ground ball left side, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. A nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Urias in the box now, takes strike 1. Comes up empty.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And ball 1.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
On the ground. And that one handled. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Randy Rodriguez departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill,
Number
Landon Root.
65.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters are going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
At the plate, Jacob Wilson. Check swing, no appeal.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And now 2-0. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Wide throw, and it gets away. Everybody's going to be safe.
Second
next
baseman
for the
definitely have
A's.
some pretty tough
Right
throws to
fielder,
make when they're
Lawrence
trying to feed the
Butler.
shortstop at second for a double play turn because of the angles and difficult footwork. So it's always a difficult play, but one that needs to be made. When your pitcher gets you that ground ball that can be a double play, it's a killer when you can't get at least one out of it.
Ground ball left side, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. Relay to first, double play.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. That's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
Big at bat for Brent Rooker now. This guy with light tower power. Ball one, no strikes. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. That one down the line and foul ball. The tying run is 90 feet away. Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
That ends the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the A's 2.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now
Giants.
and on the mound, the closer,
Number 74.
Ryan Walker.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And now, Seth Brown.
Left fielder, Seth Brown.
That clips the zone, and it's 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Luis Urias getting ready to hit. First offering, and it just misses. And another ball. On its way to the corner, Yastrzemski flying after this one. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one in the air. Wait, under this one. 2 down.
Now back, number 5.
So they're down to their final out. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Walker is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, this is kind of wild, sloppy game. Close finish, a lot of errors. Defense made this one really unpredictable, but they'll take the win. They'll try to clean things up defensively for the next one.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.